Good day, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We have a mix of official announcements and rumors for today's video. Hope you can leave a like and subscribe as it helps out this channel a lot. For our first story, as we previously discussed in the last video, Aspyr seems to be experiencing issues in their development of the upcoming remake. The demo reel showed to Lucasfilm and Sony did not meet standards, as well as the cancellation of their planned 2022 launch. Considering that Aspyr has paused their development, it looks like a new game studio will now handle the project. Aspyr's parent company Saber Interactive has been reported to be the studio continuing the progress on the remake. What further strengthens this claim is that Embracer Group has announced that one of its AAA projects is being shifted to another studio. With Saber Interactive dynamically assisting Aspyr in the past, it's not unlikely that they will be the ones to take over in order to complete the project. Release date is still a few years away, as Bloomberg did mention that the project will be pushed to somewhere 2025. For our next topic, the gaming industry's game studios are confidential with their information. NDA contracts are created in order to prevent leaks even after a particular project has been cancelled secretly. Recently, Avalanche Studios co-founder Christopher Sundberg revealed during an interview with gaming podcast MinMax that they have a cancelled Iron Man game. Christopher explained that an open-world Iron Man game was in development for a couple of years before its cancellation somewhere around 2012. It was implied that the project was cancelled by Disney and Marvel despite the rise of open-world games during that time. There's also no indication whether the cancelled project was adapted from the Marvel Cinematic Universe or it's a standalone game. With all the news floating around the popular character, the rumored development on the Iron Man game by Electronic Arts seems to get more authentic as the days go by. Moving to our next story, Spider-Man 2's trailer has fans excited for the possibilities that Insomniac Games can introduce to the sequel, be it gameplay mechanics or new story characters. With Miles Morales fighting alongside Peter Parker, players think that a co-op feature might be introduced in the future. With the recent release of Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered on the PC, a data miner was able to find information that might prove co-op exists. A Twitter user by the name of Tamp showed screenshots of the code from the game indicating a possibility of two players roaming around the world simultaneously. However, we have to consider the possibility that these are just leftover code from the initial plans by the developers, as the studio already denied the availability of the feature a few months ago. Fans are still certain that Insomniac Games might showcase co-op as a surprise in the future. On to our next topic, Marvel fans have a lot to look forward to this upcoming September 9 as Disney and Marvel Games will have a showcase live from the D23 2022 Expo. The showcase will be featuring games from Star Wars to Marvel that are currently in development. A particular developer highlighted is Amy Hennig's new game studio Skydance New Media. The former Uncharted director joined last 2019, and then the Marvel project, being the division's first title, was announced in conjunction with Marvel Entertainment last October 2021. The Marvel game is said to be a narrative-driven action-adventure title. A few months passed by and Skydance New Media announced that they are also working on a Star Wars game in collaboration with Lucasfilm. New official information states that the Marvel project is an ensemble game wherein it will feature multiple heroes rather than just one character. Now, fans are speculating which particular set of heroes would it be, as Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy have already been introduced by Square Enix. The known groups could be X-Men, Fantastic Four, or other influential teams such as the X-Force, the Defenders, Thunderbolts, or the West Coast Avengers. Looks like we'll just have to tune in to Disney's upcoming showcase to find out. For our final story, massively growing publisher Embracer Group has gotten a hold of new studios and IP rights to known franchises. Now, the Lord of the Rings fans are excited as they'll be able to explore more of Tolkien's world aside from the movies, TV series, and the Middle-earth games by Monolith Productions. Embracer also announced through a press release that they have bought the following game studios: Middle-earth Enterprises, which owns the IP rights to The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit; Limited Run Games, a collector-focused physical video game publisher; Tuxedo Labs, which is a Swedish studio specializing in tech-driven games with their first title known as Teardown; Tripwire Interactive, a US studio that developed Man-Eater, Killing Floor, and Rising Storm; Singtrix, creators of vocal processing effect technology for karaoke, gaming, and equipment; Tatsujin, the publisher's first Japanese studio; Bitwave Games, Swedish studio with a passion for retro games; Gutche, gaming accessory brand; and lastly, another company within PC and console gaming that for commercial reasons was not disclosed yet. Embracer CEO Lars Wingsforce is tremendously excited for the future as they'll be able to diversify their portfolio through game developments and other forms of media. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. How long do you think before we get a gameplay reveal from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake? Did Marvel and Disney move the development to Electronic Arts for their Iron Man game? Is Insomniac Games planning to surprise us with co-op for Spider-Man 2? Will either X-Men or Fantastic Four be the main characters for the new Marvel game? And lastly, are you excited for more Lord of the Rings games built for the next-gen console? Let me know about your thoughts on the comment section down below, and I will see you all soon.